I can help you and read comments. What's up, Chris? What's up, Albert? Yeah, you'll have to put this definitely in place of that. Yeah. Just go ahead and unplug those. That's just 1 and 2. I already know that. Servers 1 and 2. Well, 3, but whatever. You figure it out. Pull that out of there. It's a little bit in there. Damn. That's a little bit in there. I'm gonna need some tape too. We got any left? Yeah, I'll roll that shit. We got a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I'll tell you left. Not much. Not much. Got some more around somewhere. There you go. You just have to get that off and then here clean out the alcohol wipes before you just try to roll it. Don't try to peel it. No, try to roll it. Yeah. Just press it down and try to roll it. Yeah. That stuff sucks. If you can get it to roll up, it's a lot easier. What's up, Midnight Devils RC? Old man got new Dumbo 350. Something a little light, but it's better than this piece of junk. Budget upgrade. Budget upgrade. Like I said, you'll have to just like roll it with your finger. So I wouldn't use those yet until you add it up more. I'm telling you, I already went through the process. Sucks, but just do it that way. You'll thank me later. I about threw mine in the floor the other night. What? My car, an accident. Whole chassis almost did everything. No, Moo. Not a fan, huh? Collar? Yeah, it's not a fan. I get it though. He has never written me one that local. Yeah, the rest of the time it's just meds and shit. So behind the ears. Flea medicine. No, he's got a weird cough. He ain't digging it. Moo. Quit. Not a big fan. It's some nasty stuff. That's nasty. Mm-hmm. They use the same thing to hold the ESC on. I already cleaned all that up too. No, it's not done. Keep going. Get it. Well, that's good because they're a whole good. You're gonna need more for that. Might have to go to the store. Almost got it. You got a little bit more up front. Now right there, you know where your finger's at. In the corner. Yeah, and I just take one more and clean it off. One fresh one. Make sure it's completely clear of the residue, and then go to applying. Well, first mapping out where you want it to sit. Because technically you can have it sit sideways and have the other one sit beside it. But then you gotta think about your wires and your wire connections and all that. You know, how, if it's gonna bunch up, you know, if it's sitting like this. No, it'll only sit like that, okay. So it'll only sit long ways. Yep. That one won't fit, yep. Okay. I may lose the guys, but I'm not worried about that because my wires are running in here, so I'd rather have that. You might have to pull it up anyway. So yeah. Pull those pieces up. Oh well. And gyro's gonna sit down in the middle, underneath there. Thank you for the likes, Grown Man. Yeah, the old man's doing some upgrading. Got him a Dumbo DDF 350, little light upgrade, you know, something small. Got a new gyro, and we're gonna take the Hobby Park servo out of mine and put that in his. I have a Yokomo coming for mine. That'll match my Yokomo. So you have budget, and then semi sort of budget is what mine is. Oh, he said his Kyosho drift will be delivered today. Ooh, that's nice to get that little notification. Bet you're like waiting, peeking out the door. I was already. I was already waiting, peeking out the door, looking for his controller. Yeah, I'm stoked. Yep, all day. Yep. They can't get there fast enough, can they? And then hurry up, man. Hurry up. Uh, yeah, I got that, and then I also got a brushless motor coming on the way. But hopefully, the brushless motor that I bought the budget brushless motor. Let's hope it works. If not, I have to um I have to send it back and then get a censored one. I got a censored list, but I might end up sending it back and getting a censored. I don't know. I hope, man. I'm trying to go budget on that portion, but I might end up having to send it back and still go budget and do a censored. I don't know. Still up in the air right now. But once I get that done, I'm done with the D2 other than the full front end aluminum upgrade from Yeah Racing. Once I get done with that, I'm done. Then I'm moving on to another chassis. I hope, brother. I hope. I really do. I hope the budget works in my favor. Unfortunately, I bought the Skyfly Noble Plus, and I love the controller, but if I'd have known I could have gotten away with something like this and gotten out cheaper, I would have definitely done that. Yeah, the Sakura knockoffs. Yes, I've looked at them too. Yeah, I've looked at them too, bro. Especially after the D6, the Apura D6 sold out, and I couldn't get my hands on one of the limited 50. I wanted one, don't get me wrong. Yeah, man, but I mean, you're gonna pay for you have to pay the tariffs. So like when I was looking at it, it was like $600, but then once you added the tariffs in, it made it like $800 for it. Yeah, I was like, I just don't know if I want to spend that on for a D6. Although now, looking back at it, I wish I'd have just kind of bit the bullet and done it. At least I'd have had it. I don't have to run it. I could at least have had it sitting on a shelf. It could have been a shelf queen. Dude, you're not lying. Especially being into like this hobby or anything that has to do with like China or Japan. Oh yeah. Right now it's like, yeah, I'm not really big on the whole tariffs thing. Like, yeah, we can drop that at any moment. A lot of the Asian spots I like to eat at, the prices have gone through the roof. Like, come on, man, I love that food, dude. You're killing me. You're killing me. But I'm stoked that you got a Kyosho Phases D2 like a drift car coming in. That's dope. That's dope, bro. That's dope. I saw that you were a Kyosho fan, and I saw the No, I haven't done much AliExpress. I saw that you had the Kyosho MK2s, and I was like, okay. And then I saw you bought the Traxxas drift car, and I was like, damn, he didn't buy the D2. I'm surprised. So now that you said you got it on the way, I'm like, yep. I got a thing for Kyosho too, man. I like Kyosho. The Traxxas is sick though. I mean, it gives you the idea of like rear wheel drive. It just sucks that it's not a rear mounted engine or a front mounted engine drift car. Yeah, you'll just have to put that on there and then trim it, old man. Where's the razor knife? You got yours here. I got mine. I don't know if this blade's sharp. Might have to change the blade out. Here, try that blade. It might be sharp enough. I did just buy a brand new set of calipers though, bro. I'm stoked on those. My other calipers were kind of dookie. Got a brand new set of calipers. Not bad. I'm surprised how much of like Traxxas now. Yeah, try the Kia show. Dope. Yeah, nah. The rear engine stuff is a little bit different. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I just the only thing down. Ugh, you just cut the wire. You're kidding.
Trying to turn that fucking tape off.
What? Wow. Why weren't you paying attention?
I was. I'm not. I don't even want to talk about it.
Man. I don't know if you can use that.
Get the solder kit out. See if I can't start it.
I don't know if you can.
Probably not. Fuck.
No, it's telemetry radio wire. That is an outside layer. Yeah, the antenna wire. It's toast. I don't think you can solder it, brother. It's the antenna wire, unfortunately. It has the outside radio wire to it. If it wasn't that,
casing on
let me see it. It has a casing on it. You just have to order another receiver. Fast nights and parts from overseas. Shit. Yep. There's the casing wire. There you go. Maybe still try. The signal doesn't need far for drift. I mean, yeah, try it. I mean, you can put it in there. See if it does anything. Normally this is up to like 300 and something meters, so maybe you're alright, but still have to buy another receiver. Plug it up. Here. Plug it up. Plug it to the motor and the ESC 1 and 2. Plug the battery up. The back end. Lift the back, turn it on. You might have gotten lucky that you're close by it. It's working right now. You're not going to be far from it, but you're going to have to buy a new receiver.
I'm just walk in the room and there and see if it.
I mean, I can walk away
to the hallway.
At what? Like
that's about the
room?
distance to where we're running down there.
Like anywhere?
No, the hallway right there on the other side of the divider wall there. Yeah, right there in the hallway. Hit it.